who wishes to participate. Just want to ask that you please stand at this time so you may be sworn in.
Please raise your right hand. Do you swear or affirm that the testimony you give will be the truth? If so, please say I do.
I declare.
Thank you.
So Apostle, we'll start with you.
Excuse me. Good evening, everybody. Good evening, everyone. We're friends in this room, we're not enemies. I decided to write something down for you all this evening. It's called No More Silence to Gun Violence. I have a book that I'm writing. I will be done with. It's called Gun Violence, the Silence. I won't bother to tell you who I am and all that. We can do that another time. Some people believe that the violence of guns is once a noise is heard, a sound is made, a visual destruction, or blood is seen at the scene of a crime. Some people believe it to be the result or outcome after a verbal altercation or some other community concern. Everyone in this world today, in some way, shape, form, and fashion, is impacted by this epidemic called gun violence. This giant changed my life, the lives of my family, friends, and definitely for me, once again, forever. On Thursday, October 10th, 2002, our lives will never, they shall never be the same. I have chosen, though, to be proactive and not reactive. Whether the components of gun violence are the result of racism, domestic violence, mental illnesses, fear, or any other factors, the selling, trading, manufacturing, and production of guns is a root of this matter. More money is spent on these options than promoting faith incentives, family matters, fair housing, education, roofs, plumbing, streets, and tilling the land so healing is not necessary. More money is spent on bullets than books. We need to change our priorities to promote life, not death. I lost my children, relationships with people, due to gun violence. We have lost Jalen Walker, Tanisha Anderson, Tamir Rice, Trayvon Martin, Timothy Russell, and Melissa Williams, and more not named by this epidemic called gun violence. This also goes in synchronization that there's more housing and other equal opportunities here in the United States of America for white people and animals than there are for we who are not white because of gun violence. We women of color are tired of losing our male counterparts and our children to gun violence. It's time now for legislation, all parts of government body, to be held accountable and direct our funding in better ways. We ask that you will respect the faith church, the Christian church, by honoring the Religious Freedom Restoration Act, as well as the First Amendment of the United States Constitution. Because family matters, faith matters, finances matter, fairness matters, fitness matters, futures definitely matter, favor matters, and our freedom, it definitely does matter. Thank you very much, and have a blessed evening.
Thank you, Apostolate. Harrington Hargrove.
Good evening, Council. Good evening. I was told I was missed from last week, but that's another story. My concerns is about my community, Ward 3. And I've been asking this council to allocate money into the black communities for 35 years, with emphasis on Ward 3. We are still waiting for this city to give us an opportunity to rebuild our community. HUD defines a census tract as an underserved area with the median income of the tract is not greater than 90% of the area median income. It also states that if 30% of the population is minority, then that's considered as a tract. So my biggest thing is asking this council, please help our communities. Set forth a program that's going to elevate all of the city. You know, and I've been asking this for some time. And I think that the city the city has the means to do it, but it's not the will to do it. And we are looking forward for improvement in our communities. People ask, why don't we have things in our community? What do you tell them? But this is going around in our communities. Why don't we have anything? And I tell them, the city doesn't allocate for us. And we need more than any community uplifting. Well, I say, not in, most of the communities in this city is blighted when it comes to the black communities. We're not having that. And I'm going to say this, the only community that really gets money in this city for black is Ward 4. You go on the east side, you go over on the south side, they're just as desperate as we are. This council can do better, and all it takes is the allocation of funding. And let our minds go to work. We know what we need in our community, but you never come in our community just to see what we need, but you make decisions that harm us. So I'm just asking council, let us help develop the community. Maybe some of the violence in our community can go away. We can create jobs. And that's what's needed down there, jobs and opportunity. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Harwell. I think we have one individual who signed up to participate online.
We did have one person signed up, but they have not joined the meeting.
So that will actually conclude our public comment period for this evening. We'll now move into committee assignments. Planning and Economic Development, Councilman McKittrick. Oh, Councilman Cameron, I'm sorry.
1 p.m.
Thank you. Parks and Rec, Councilman Lombardo.
1:45.
Rules Committee, Councilwoman Mobian. Public Service, Councilwoman Mosley. 2 p.m. Public Safety, Councilman Kamer.
2:15.
Health and Social Services, Councilwoman Mobian.
2:30.
Public Utilities and Green Committee, Councilman McKittrick.
2:45.
Budget and Finance, Councilwoman Mobian. 3 p.m. Housing and Neighborhood Assistance, Councilwoman Holland.
Subject to call.